One of the most misunderstood parts of trading isn't strategy. It's not the setup, it's not the indicators, and it's definitely not that shiny new pattern everyone's hyping on X, the former Twitter. No, the real graveyard of trading dreams lies in execution. Strategy may light the spark, but execution is what keeps the fire burning. Or blows it out completely. Paul Tudor Jones wasn't exaggerating when he said, "Great trading's about killer defense, not just offense." That statement cuts deeper than most realize. Because the market doesn't reward the loudest opinions or the prettiest charts, it rewards those who can defend their capital and execute with discipline. You can have a playbook of the sharpest strategies in the world. But if you fumble the ball when it's time to act, the outcome is the same: losses, frustration, and eventually burnout. Execution is more than clicking buy or sell. It's a mental state, a practiced skill, a rhythm you build with the market. Think of it like a musician playing live. The notes are written on the sheet, but execution is how you bring them to life, with timing, flow, and control under pressure. Miss the rhythm, and even a beautiful composition falls flat. The markets are no different. Let's put this in perspective. Jesse Livermore, one of the greats, famously said, "You've got to trust your judgment to survive this game." Notice he didn't say you've got to trust your system, or your advisor, or your gut feeling. He said judgment, your ability to act decisively when the market demands it. Judgment is execution in real time. It's standing firm when volatility spikes, sticking to your stop when fear is screaming at you, or pulling the trigger on an entry that you planned days ago, even though your emotions want you to second-guess it. Here's where most traders get stuck: they confuse knowing with doing. They think that because they understand the strategy, they're ready to execute it. But execution lives in a different neighborhood than theory. Execution is about timing, catching the right moment, not just the right idea. It's about order mastery, knowing when to use market orders, when to lean on limit orders, and how to protect yourself from slippage. It's about pressure play, staying cool when the market is anything but. And it's about having a checklist, a repeatable process, so you don't fall into impulsive mistakes. George Soros summed it up perfectly: it's not about being right, it's about winning big and losing small. Execution is how you enforce that math. Because let's be real, you're not going to be right all the time. Nobody is. But with good execution, your losers stay controlled, and your winners have room to breathe. That's the edge. Let's get into the heart of it. Execution is where rubber meets road. It's not glamorous, but it's where traders either level up or fall apart. Let me paint a few pictures. Imagine you're trading around a big news release. The market's gearing up, spreads are widening, volatility is about to explode. A novice charges in head first, thinking volatility equals opportunity. What happens? Slippage. Spikes that wipe stops. Orders filled at terrible prices. In short, chaos. A pro, on the other hand, knows when to step aside, when to scale in cautiously, or when to wait for the dust to settle. Execution here is about restraint just as much as action, or take low liquidity periods. Maybe it's the overnight session in Forex. Or the holiday lull in equities. The amateur thinks, perfect, less competition. What they don't realize is that low liquidity means wide spreads and traps. Execution discipline means recognizing the trap before you step into it. Then there's timing. You could have the best analysis in the world, but if you're consistently late, entering when the move is already halfway done, your edge vanishes. Execution is about reading the tempo of the market and syncing your decisions to it. It's like surfing: you don't paddle after the wave has already passed, you position yourself before it forms, then commit with confidence. And of course, there's the mental game. Execution under pressure is where many traders fall apart. Your palms sweat, your heart rate spikes, and suddenly the simple act of clicking a button feels like defusing a bomb. That's why building composure is part of execution mastery. You need routines, habits, and a mindset that turns chaos into clarity. The market doesn't reward panic, it rewards those who can stay calm when everyone else is losing it, this is where the trading checklist comes in. Think of pilots before takeoff. These are highly skilled professionals, but they don't rely on memory. They run through a checklist every single time, because when the stakes are high, discipline beats memory. Trading deserves the same respect. Before entering a position, run through your list. Is your entry aligned with your plan? Are you accounting for volatility? Do you have your stop and target in place? Execution isn't guesswork, it's process. By the time you absorb this chapter, you're not just learning about execution. You're training yourself to act with precision, like a marksman. You'll wield limit orders like a sniper, picking your price instead of chasing the market. You'll learn how to anticipate slippage and minimize its damage. You'll know how to navigate news spikes without getting caught in the crossfire. You'll spot low liquidity traps before they snag you. And most importantly, you'll act with clarity, realistic entry and exit points, coolness under pressure, and constant review of your own performance. Because make no mistake, execution is not a one-and-done skill. It's a muscle. You refine it, you test it, you improve it with every trade. The traders who last are the ones who treat execution like an art form, not an afterthought. Always keep this in mind: strategies will evolve, markets will change, but execution discipline will always be your anchor. It's the difference between being a tourist in the markets, snapping pictures, stumbling around, and being a trader who actually lasts. Tourists blow up. Traders with execution mastery adapt, survive, and thrive. And now, without further ado, it's time to make this concrete. Let's step into tip 91, use limit orders, and see how you can take control of your execution, one trade at a time.
Thank you for listening to the Ultimate Trading Guide for Novice Traders, brought to you by bellsforex.com AudioWorks. We hope this chapter has given you the insights and confidence to start your trading journey with purpose and discipline. Stay curious, stay disciplined, and keep learning. Your trading success starts here. Thank you for listening to the Ultimate Trading Podcast, the audio companion to the Ultimate Trading Guide for Novice Traders, brought to you by Bellsforex AudioWorks. I hope this chapter gave you valuable insights and the confidence to take your trading journey forward with purpose and discipline. Stay focused, keep learning, and remember, your trading success starts right here. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Your support helps us grow and bring you even more free trading education. And of course, share this podcast with anyone who's thinking about starting their trading journey. It might be the nudge they need to trade smarter. You can visit us anytime at bellsforex.com to access the full guide for free, or grab your copy on Amazon in Kindle or paperback. Until next time, trade smart, stay disciplined, and keep building your edge. Happy trading!